We are back, and I've seen Sinners, and oh my God, this is probably one of the best films I've seen in a decade. Let's talk about it. So the movie stars Michael B. Jordan, and he plays two characters, two brothers. We've all seen movies over the years like The Parent Trap or Michael Bay's The Island, where sometimes people interact with themselves. This is the first time I've seen it done where it is absolutely flawless. But the most unique thing about it is Michael B. Jordan's portrayal of both the brothers, both unique, both individual, both having their own set of circumstances and evils that they have to try to win over on themselves. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable that he could do a performance and have two separate characters so far from one another in regards to how their mannerisms are and how they talk and how they, it was mind-blowing. The period piece costumes were absolutely fantastic. It actually was looked like a lived-in world. Sometimes when you look at period piece films, everything looks new and fresh. Everything looked worn and tattered. This world was such a recreation of what it was. The production design, the cinematography, everything was just outstanding. The music, the scores. There's this one scene where they're just going through the club per se. The Juke is what they call it, I guess. It's like a barn, or it's an old mill shop that they converted into a place where people could come and drink and party and gamble. And it goes through every iteration of the influence of African American, Asian influence, Asian American, or just Asian influence, and then the bad guys per se are like the Irish, and it's like all three of those were marginalized groups that were all enslaved at some point in history, especially in the United States. The Irish were, the African Americans were, and the Asian Americans were, and so it went through all their different cultures as you went through the music, which was fantastic. And it was visually such a mind fuck, if you will, in a good way. And you're just going, oh man, look at this. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's that genre. That's that. And you just see the influence of the culture and the music and how it has shaped this country and the music industry. Unbelievable. Haley Steinfeld was fantastic in this. Omar Benson Miller was great in this. I'm trying not to butcher names. Lee Jun Lee was great. Winumi Musaku was fantastic in this. James Lawson was great. Delroy Lindo, if he's not nominated for Best Supporting Actor, I'm going to be furious. He crushed it. This is one of the best roles I've ever seen him in. Absolutely loved everything that he did. You've got Jack O'Connell played like the villain, if you will. Saul Williams played a pastor. Miles Canton was in this. The cast goes on and on and on and on. There were so many beautiful people in this movie. It was very much similar to Robert Rodriguez's Dusk Till Dawn, where two brothers go into a club and then there's vampires. This is kind of like the reverse, two brothers starting a club and then there's vampires. But just everything, the socioeconomics behind the whole thing, people coming to this club to pay, but they're not paying with real currency. They're paying with plantation money because they would give these tokens for people to go buy food and things like that. And there's an argument about whether that's real money and how we can accept that. We can't accept that. Oh, it's on day one. The action sequences, the gore was great, but not totally over the top, but it was pretty rough. The jump scares. Oh my God. There's about 10 jump scares in this movie. So just be ready because they come from out of nowhere. Right. Literally in the first 30 seconds of the movie, there's like jump scares. Like, just be ready. I just loved every minute of this movie. Just a really good, this is going to go down in history as one of those films that just shifted the dynamics of filmmaking. I'm telling you, this is that good. And I will say that Ryan Coogler, apparently, he structured his deal, which is like, it's like a one-off deal in Hollywood where after 25 years, the rights to the film revert back to him and he owns his own movie. And that's like never been done. I mean, it may have been done, but not like not in today's climate. This is like, and from what we understand, and I think I'm loosely paraphrasing, I think this is like a legacy thing. I think he saw what happened to, because he worked on Creed and he had probably had conversations with Stallone, what happens when people take your characters and your movie and the people, and then you have no control over anything and its legacy. I think he was playing chess and they were playing checkers, because it is Warner Brothers and David Zaslav is an idiot. So he's only about money, doesn't really care about IPs. He's just running that studio into the ground. So I think this probably was the slickest deal you could ever make. And I really feel like Ryan Coogler wants to leave something for his family and something. And then in 25 years, all the rights go back to him. It's unheard of, but you're going to start seeing this going forward with some of these people like Christopher Nolan and things like that. You're going to see it. They're going to own their films once the studios have made their money in their library. Sinners, go see this movie. Go support this film. It had a $90 million budget. It needs to make about $200 million to break even. It's made $61 million opening weekend worldwide, but I have a funny feeling word of mouth is going to blow this thing up. It needs an audience to go see it. Go see this movie. Go support these actors. Go support these producers. Go support everyone involved in this film. It was shot in Louisiana, so a lot of people on the ground there. Hopefully they'll bring more of these movies back to Louisiana for all the cast and crew and the people that were there on the ground making this movie. Sinners, go see this film.